Monster Inouye beats Coolboy Stephen Fulton by knockout in an amazing fight for Monster Inouye. I was extremely surprised. Monster Inouye is the truth. He is a very, very good fighter. Um, he's very, very technically sound. He landed a beautiful left to the body and came right over the top with a straight right um, that hurt Coolboy really bad. And then he followed it up with a looping left hook, and that was the end of the fight. They could have stopped the fight right there, but Coolboy wanting to go out on his shield, and the ref giving him an opportunity to fight through it. Coolboy went to fighting back, and Monster Inouye just let the entire arsenal go. This was a great fight for Monster Inouye. He was already on my pound for pound list, but with this victory, Monster Inouye moved up um, to my number 5 spot. Coolboy Steph was my number 7, or yeah, it was my number 6. Um, Monster Inouye moves up to my number 5 spot. He is a very, very good fighter. Monster Inouye was very, very composed. He didn't allow any of the movement from Coolboy to affect him. As a matter of fact, he didn't allow anything from Coolboy to affect him. I was expecting Coolboy to be more aggressive. I was expecting Coolboy to put more pressure on Monster. I was expecting him to put more pressure so that he could work more inside. But the Monster Inouye's power is clearly real. When he moved up, I mean, it's not that much of a move. It's not like you add 30, 40 pounds or nothing like that. But he was able to move up the right way clearly, um, where he could where he can keep his speed because he was very crisp. He was extremely crisp. He can keep his stamina. He didn't gas at all. Um, I mean, Coolboy Steph doesn't have many knockouts, so it wasn't like Monster was looking for like the power to affect him in any type of way. And Coolboy did land some really good shots, but I really only gave Coolboy 2 rounds. And the first round that I gave him was debatable. Um, yeah, the first round I gave him was debatable. The second round I gave him, he clearly won the second round, but it didn't really make a difference. It didn't really make a difference. Monster Inouye proved that his chin is real. He proved that his man he proved himself, and this is all that we ask, right? I salute Monster Inouye for moving up in weight to fight the best fighter, at bantamweight. I respect him for that. I didn't expect him to be as good as he was. Well, not expect him to be as good as he was. I didn't expect him to be that much better than Coolboy Steph, right? Especially when he's never fought a black fighter, he's never even sparred a black fighter. For him to go out and do what he did, Monster Inouye proved that he really don't give a damn what everybody else is doing, right? He don't really care what you are, how you are. He doesn't care if you know you're a mover, you're a boxer. He don't really care about that. Monster Inouye is the definition of he cares about himself, right? He cares about how he looks. He cares about what he's doing, and what he's accomplishing. He cares about the work that he's putting in the gym. It has nothing to do with his opponent, right? He's like um, other greats of the past that care more about themselves versus what the other fighter is doing, right? They make you care about him and he not care about you. Monster Inouye put on a very, very masterclass performance, like a masterclass performance. And we have to understand people use masterclass lightly, right? They use that term lightly. And they'll say this guy put in a masterclass or this guy put in a masterclass when the reality is they really didn't. They really didn't put on a masterclass, right? Their fighter won or their fighter was robbed or their fighter lost, whatever the case may be, right? So then they'll use that terminology, put on a masterclass performance. Monster Inouye put on a masterclass performance. That was a masterclass performance. He outclassed Coolboy Steph from the jump, something that I did not expect him to do. Right? I did not expect him. I did not expect Coolboy to stay at the end of Monster Inui's punches. I didn't expect that. I thought that he would be able to work his way inside, but Monster Inui kept some severe and educated pressure on Coolboy that wouldn't allow Coolboy to do nothing that he wanted to do, nothing that he expected to do. It didn't allow Coolboy to be Coolboy. Right, Coolboy is normally a guy that can work his way inside, and when he works his way inside, he can bang with fighters, he can work with fighters, he can fight with them on the inside. Um, Monster Inui did not allow him to do that at all. He did not allow. He mastered the distance. He mastered the range, and he was catching Coolboy with the shots to the body that I believe brought Coolboy's hands down. Those stabs to the body, those things were, man. It was a masterclass performance. It was a masterclass performance. Um, to me, between the Nonito Donaire fights, the two Nonito Donaire fights, and this fight right here has solidified the Monster Inui, have solidified him in my book as a top five pound for pound fighter. For me, it has solidified him. I don't really pay attention to the commentary that what these people are talking about because I know how to watch boxing my damn self. I don't need somebody to tell me what I'm looking at, right? So I'm good. I don't listen to this stupid ass commentary from Sambo Bradley and the rest of these dudes. But Monster Inui is legit. He's legit, man. Monster Inui is the truth. Um, he's a phenomenal fighter. Phenomenal fighter. The way he masters range, man, that was beautiful. The range and the distance, the way he kept Coolboy at the end of his punches, where all of his power was at. Once he found his range, the fight was pretty much over. Once he found his range, I'm wondering what is Coolboy even doing, but it wasn't that what Coolboy was doing. It was what Monster is doing. Monster Nui is the truth, man. He's the truth. He's definitely the truth. Um, I can see Monster Nui moving up probably all the way up to 35, to be honest. I can see him moving probably all the way up to 35. I think that's going to be the limit of what he does. I think 35 would be the limit. At some point, motherfucking size is going to matter at some point. At some point where they start going putting on 7 pounds between weight classes, it's going to matter at some point. 5 and 7 pounds, but I man, I was impressed. I mean, I was impressed with Monster Inui before this, but again, he hadn't fought any black fighters. He hadn't fought anybody that was slick like that. Um, and what Nonito did to him in that first fight was something serious. And for him to come back the way he did against Nonito and to do what he just did against Coolboy, that's special. He's a special fighter. That's a special talent. Um, and I'm looking forward to him becoming undisputed again because this will be by the end of the year. He is looking to become undisputed again. By the end of the year, he is looking to become undisputed again. This is He's a special fighter, man. He's a special fighter, and he made me a believer, right? And that's all I expect fighters to do. Don't gas me up. Don't gaslight me, telling me how you're this and telling me how you're that. Nah, show me. And Monster Inui showed me. Salute to the unified champion. Monster Inui is a beast. And don't take nothing away from Coolboy. Coolboy is that good. Coolboy's very good. He's still very good. And he'll still fuck around and beat, most of y'all favorites. Right? But Monster Inui is just better. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. I picked Coolboy Steph to beat Monster Inui by split decision. Um, and Monster Inui changed all of that because he's just that talented. I cannot wait for his next fight. So salute to Coolboy Steph, you know what I'm saying, for going over there and doing what you do. Um, but for me, it wasn't Coolboy Steph that was daring to be great. It was Monster Inui. It was Monster Inui that was moving up. It was Monster Inui that was fighting a black fighter for the first time. It was Monster Inui that was fighting a slick fighter for the first time. The only thing that you can put in Coolboy Steph's favor is that he was the bigger guy. So it was like a bigger guy that I assumed was just he was just better, and a bigger, better guy beats a smaller, good guy 90% of the time. But in this, Monster Inui was better, and he showed it from the very first round. Monster Inui was just better than Coolboy, right? He's just a better fighter. You know what I'm saying? And man, he's a talent. He's an absolute talent. So salute to Cool Boy Steph. You're still that dude. You know what I'm saying? You're still that dude. You're still on my pound for pound. You just dropped. You just dropped down to the drop. Down to like 9 or something like that, or maybe 11. But you're still on my pound for pound list. Just because you lose to another one of my pound for pound fighters doesn't remove you from my list totally. Nah, you're just not better than this guy. That's all it is to me. Cool Boy Steph is at the bottom end or towards the bottom of my pound for pound list, and Monster Inui is toward the top. He's just that good, um, and I can't wait to see what he does next. So salute to Cool Boy. You put on a phenomenal show. Salute to Monster Inui. You went out there and did what the diehards didn't think you could do. I don't give a damn what racists think because race is gonna pick anybody over black people anyway. So that's irrelevant to me. Um, he did what diehards didn't think he was going to be able to do. Most diehards thought this was going to be a tougher fight than even if as a diehard you picked Monster Inui to win, you didn't pick Monster Inui to win like that. That right there, beating another pound for pound fighter the way he did, like that, just thoroughly dominating, thoroughly outclassing him, thoroughly that was completely one sided. Man, I don't think even diehards thought he was that good. Monster Inui is that good. He is that good, man, I can't wait to see what he does next. All right, y'all. BFTB. Shout to the LDBC. Salute to Monster Inui, the new unified champion, and I'm out.